Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Matthew chapter 1. Let's get started now. Matthew chapter 1 provides a genealogy of Jesus Christ, tracing his lineage from Abraham through to Joseph, his earthly father. The chapter begins with the statement, "The book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham." Matthew 1 verse 1. This introduction highlights Jesus' connection to both Abraham, the father of the Jewish nation, and to David, the great king of Israel. The genealogy presented in Matthew chapter 1 is divided into 3 sets of 14 generations each, beginning with Abraham and ending with Joseph. The first set covers the period from Abraham to David, the second set covers the period from David to the Babylonian exile, and the third set covers the period from the Babylonian exile to Joseph. The genealogy serves several purposes. First, it establishes Jesus' Jewish ancestry and therefore his claim to be the Messiah. Second, it demonstrates that Jesus' lineage fulfilled the Old Testament prophecies that the Messiah would come from the line of Abraham and the line of David. Third, it shows that Jesus' ancestry included both Jews and Gentiles, thus indicating that he came to save people from all nations. One interesting aspect of the genealogy is that it includes 4 women, something that was not typical in Jewish genealogies. These women are Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, and Bathsheba, who is referred to as the wife of Uriah. Each of these women has a unique story that highlights God's grace and mercy in their lives. Tamar disguised herself as a prostitute in order to have a child by her father-in-law, Judah, and was later redeemed by him. Rahab was a Canaanite prostitute who helped the Israelites conquer Jericho, and later became part of the lineage of King David. Ruth was a Moabite widow who chose to follow the God of Israel and became the great-grandmother of David. Bathsheba was the wife of Uriah, whom King David had killed in order to cover up his adultery with her. Despite her difficult circumstances, Bathsheba was also included in the lineage of Jesus. The inclusion of these women in the genealogy of Jesus teaches us that God's grace and mercy extend to all people, regardless of their background or circumstances. It also demonstrates that God's plan for salvation is not limited to one particular group or nationality, but is available to all who put their faith in Jesus Christ. In addition to the genealogy, Matthew chapter 1 also includes the story of Joseph and Mary, who were engaged to be married when Mary became pregnant. Joseph initially planned to break off the engagement, but an angel appeared to him in a dream and told him that the child was conceived by the Holy Spirit and that he should marry Mary and name the child Jesus. This story teaches us several important lessons. First, it demonstrates Mary's faith and obedience to God, as she was willing to bear the stigma of being an unmarried pregnant woman in order to fulfill God's plan for her life. Second, it shows Joseph's obedience to God, as he was willing to accept the unusual circumstances surrounding Jesus' birth and raise him as his own son. Third, it highlights the miraculous nature of Jesus' birth and the fact that he was conceived by the Holy Spirit. In conclusion, Matthew chapter 1 provides an important foundation for understanding Jesus' Jewish heritage and his claim to be the Messiah. The genealogy shows how God's plan for salvation has been unfolding throughout history, and the inclusion of the 4 women highlights the grace and mercy of God. The story of Joseph and Mary's engagement and Jesus' miraculous birth teaches us about faith, obedience, and the power of the Holy Spirit. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible verse below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.